Hey, Gemini. Hey, baby boo. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. Hi, Gemini. How you doing? How you been? All right. I hope so. I hope you've been okay. I really do. Bless your heart. That is what I know. I heard that your heart should get some more blessings. So amen to that. All right. Amen to that. We're going to get an overall for the rest of October going into November. All right. So let's see what's going on for Gemini for the rest of October into November. Let's find out. Oh, I'm sorry, Gemini. Okay, this may or may not be your heartbreak, but this is some kind of heartbreak. All right, and I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's find out more about this. What's going on here? What exactly is going on here? How dare these people? Okay, what is going on here? Uh-oh. Is somebody slinging dang-a-lang out there? Oh, man. Oh, such cotton picking. Yep, death of the ego. Death of the ego. My goodness, somebody's surprised. Somebody is surprised. Yeah, it's true, and it's really hard to deal with. Somebody hurt you. Somebody hurt you, or vice versa. Get off on your floor. Somebody's surprised because we already know that Gemini is the divine child of God. Somebody is the divine child of God, and we all already know that. And that's why this is such a surprising offense. This is surprising. Yeah. Somebody upset the fucking Empress. What? Okay. I don't think so. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh. Somebody tried to change the Empress's destiny. With war. Or perhaps they simply changed destiny for themselves with the Empress because of this situation that where they killed the whole situation with their actions by hurting you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's find out more. Talk about this slinging of dangalang situation. What's going on here? Or somebody wants to start a new beginning. I'm going to guess elsewhere. Okay. It may or may not resonate. Get off on your floor. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, maybe this already happened. Okay. And this is in the matter of the heartbreak. Okay. Somebody's got to go through karma if they want to start over new with you. Okay. They got to burn this impurity out. Yeah. They got to get rid of this shit, whatever this shit is. Okay. This burning need to slang dangalang. Okay. Or whatever that it is. Whatever they got a burning need for. Um, yeah. If they also have to open their mouth and say something to make this make sense. They got to apologize. They have to make it better. They have to give their official testimony on how they would like to have a new beginning and why should you give them one? Why should they have a new beginning after what they did? Oh, because they love you. Well, if you love me, you will burn these impurities out and you will pay this karma, whatever that is. You have to, somebody has to express their feelings, okay? When they give their official testimony, they got to make you feel it, okay? It's got to be compelling. And they got to pour their fucking heart out. And make this shit make sense. Right. Pour your fucking heart out if you want a future with me. If you want an abundant future with this child of God and you want this inheritance, okay? You want to be able to live this abundant life with me, then you got to tell me, why should we hire you for this job? Why should we excuse your actions and keep you on at the company? Okay? Or in this relationship, whatever it is. Let's talk about cotton picking. Let's talk about persistence against great odds and success against great odds. Let's talk about it. I know that's right. Again, testimony. Using words to remove obstacles, the justice card. And cotton picking. They need to have this difficult conversation, speaking of testimony. They got to bear witness, apparently. They got to bear witness, or you're dealing with a Libra. Okay? But there's some testifying that needs to get done. And maybe it's cotton picking. Maybe it's against all odds. Maybe it's not looking good because somebody's brokenhearted. So it's looking like it's, it's curtains for this fool. You dig what I'm saying? But if they give a compelling testimony, they might get a lighter sentence. Either way, they're going to have to burn some karma off. That's going to have to happen. Because that's demonstrating love. And that is demonstrating that you are worthy of having this abundant future and being blessed. Okay? Because this is the broken-hearted Empress. And the Empress don't have to bless you if she don't want to. Right? She's on the throne, which means she's already in power. Right? Fantastic. Or she has some power. Here's the Empress again. Okay? This is the feeling good, looking good Empress right here. Okay? And that's real. And they know that's real. They know that they're dealing with the Empress. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they are lucky and they are blessed to be dealing with the Empress. And then they wanted to slang dang-a-lang. Get that shit under control, my friends. Okay? I know that's right. You got to do the right thing. You got to say the right thing. Yeah. You got to throw yourself on the mercy of the court. Somebody has to do that. Somebody has to do that, and they got to walk through the fire. Yeah, they got to walk through the fire, and that's the right thing to do. And that's real. They got to show us true. If you love me, you'll walk through that motherfucking fire, because that's what love does. That's what love does. And you'll work, and you'll fucking put your motherfucking back into it, because that's what love does. Otherwise, is it love? Come on now. You got to do your vetting out here. Got to do your vetting. Nothing personal. But if you let a motherfucker slack, that's what they're going to do. The best motherfucker. Okay? If you let them slack, that's what they're going to do. You gotta put people through the paces. You must. You must. That's how you safeguard your heart. Your heart is a very important thing. Okay? Just because it's not against the law, the man's law, doesn't mean it's not a major crime to break one. Okay? That is against the universal law. You don't break hearts. No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. That's God's Fabergé eggs. Okay? That's God's Fabergé eggs. You don't fuck with God's Fabergé eggs. You don't do that. Those are very delicate, highly high-level crafting, delicate, beautiful things. Got to take care of that thing. Why you think you was born with a cage around your shit? Right. Because God was like, don't touch this thing. Okay? This is the engine that makes it all go. All right? Don't fuck with the engine. All right? So somebody was fucking with the engine. Now they got to fix it. Or else. Yeah, here comes the devil fucking with the Empress. And that's why they fell from grace. Whoever it was. Whoever it was brought some toxic shit to the Empress. And they fell from grace. Now they got to meet their obligations and walk through this fire. Yeah. You got to clear your name in the cosmic court. You got to testify. Okay, to whoever did that. And they got to be cotton picking out there in the slavery heat until it gets done. Even if it looks like it can't get done, you got to try to do it until you can. You got to try to correct it or die trying. That's what you got to do. Okay? A person. I mean, I'm speaking generally here for whoever is doing this. All right? Death of the ego. Let's talk about it. I know that's right. Why? Why is it death of the ego? Because God is protecting the child of God. Here's the divine child of God right here. Mutual admiration between you and God. Exactly. Okay? Then we have divine union, divine grace, love. Okay? All of the good shit. And we have illumination. And then we have protecting what matters most. That's what God is doing. God said the Empress's heart is of primary importance in this universe. Primary. Do you feel me? You are not to mishandle the heart of the Empress. Not at all. Not at all. Okay? And the Creator had to come down and shine some light and embarrass this motherfucker. Right. Right. Oh, you didn't want to be seen in the light? Oh, you was sneaking around. Is that what you was doing? Yeah, well, check this out. You can't keep no secrets from me. And I'm telling on you. And told the Empress. It's like, Empress, look at this devil, please. Look at this devil. He has fallen. This motherfucker is cavorting with the devil. They are cavorting with the devil. Okay, so somebody is having a Voldemort moment. Okay? They became some other shit. Okay? And that's why there's such a surprise. Like, wow, really? You would be hanging out with the devil when you know you attached or, entangled with a child of God? And then you think you're going to go and play fast and loose with the devil? You think you're going to go to hell, have a party, come back to heaven, have a party, and just go back and forth from heaven to hell? No thanks. No thank you. That's not how it works. Actually, how it works is if you're in hell, you stay in hell. What goes on in hell stays in hell. Okay? Where do you think they got that shit from? In Las Vegas. That's Sin City, right? Right. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas because that's Sin City. Same way with hell. What happens in hell stays in hell. You don't bounce from hell to heaven. That's not how it works. Okay? So somebody has to now, they on cosmic charges. They up on cosmic charges because they've fallen from grace. And now everyone of importance in this situation has seen that happen. Not to mention, if your heart is broken about some shit, the Creator don't like it. The Creator do not like it. And it's coming expediently to embarrass the shit out of this person. Abso-fucking-lutely. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Oh yeah, they was playing. They was playing. They was playing. Instead of being the wise, cool, calm decision-making cat, they decided to be a warmonger. They decided to hurt you. Yeah. But they was playing though. They was just playing. Just messing around. If this was like extracurricular dang-a-lang slanging. Oh, she didn't mean nothing to me. So you mean you risked everything for some bitch that don't mean nothing to you? You playing. That's what you doing. Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh yeah. Listen, don't let them tell you no other shit and put it no other kind of way. If you are willing to risk a prize that has that kind of value and worth, you are playing. That's what you're doing. Okay? Well, God said the answer is no. You're dead. Death of the ego for you. You need to be ashamed of yourself. I'm going to make your shame public. Okay? Now, whether that means a bunch of people see it, or just a few people, or just one person, you're going to feel this shame because that is justice for this broken heart. That's the karma you have to pay. Is to just be branded with the scarlet letter for a little while. That's what that person has to go through. And they got to pour their motherfucking heart out. And they got to make you believe the shit. And the shit got to be true. Amen. All right, so let's go further. Yeah, so the creator is shining light on this motherfucker to say, this is not the wise, cool cat that's supposed to be in your life. That's who you looking for. You looking for the wise, cool cat who makes wise decisions. And you need to protect yourself from anything else. The creator and the ancestors have your back, but you got to be there for your fucking self. Do you feel me? All right? God is not here to hold your motherfucking hand. Unless we just having a mutual admiration party. Then we can hold hands just because we love holding hands. But the creator's not going to come over here and hold your hand and give you the impression that you can't perform on your own. Give you the impression that you need a crutch or something to lean on in order to reach your full potential. You do not. The creator made you fully capable. You are the highest, most sophisticated technology. All the creator have to do is turn the on button and watch you go. All right? You don't need no hand holding. That's what the creator is saying. The creator is saying, show up. Show up for your fucking self. Okay? Not as a punishment. Not as a punishment, but just to make clear what is the terms and conditions of life here on earth, and what is the terms and conditions of being in right relationship with God. What are the terms and conditions with reaching your full potential and being able to live out your full potential and have the divine and right people around you? You've got to show up for yourself. That's number one. Okay? Then we start applying some of these vetting mechanisms to the people that we allow in our inner circle. You see, people who we allow to have access to our heart. We have to do the vetting. Because what is the vetting? The vetting is showing up for yourself. That's what vetting does. And if the creator ever gives you a job protecting the universe in any sector, you have to be a capable guard and protector. You know, if somebody could walk up with a handsome or beautiful face, say some cute words to you, and you just let the devil right in, then you're not really a fit and qualified guard to work for the creator. You can't get hired like that. You know, you're going to end up paying karma your damn self doing that. So that's why you got to get your vetting done. Then the creator could give you a good job protecting the universe in some sector, starting with yourself. Then there's favorable outcome. Then, see, but you got to face your fears. Face your fears around commitment. Face your fears around love. Face your fears around speaking or facing any kind of challenges. Okay? There's favorable outcome, but you had to know the scope of life and death. You had to know the boundaries and the parameters. You know, what is death and dying? What is heartbreak? What is loss? Emotional loss, psychological loss. What does it affect? You had to know all of those details in order to master this thing. Master yourself. Master your terms and conditions of living on earth. If you want God's grace to continue, God would like you to now step up in terms of your involvement when it comes to protecting yourself. The creator would like you to get, roll up your sleeves a bit on this thing. Okay, get out here and do a little cotton picking around here. All right, learn how to give your testimony and express how you're feeling. Not only that, but understanding that your feelings are legit. They are legit. And you deserve regard for your feelings. Now, this is for the Empress in this situation. Okay, let's go into the moral of the story a bit around this broken heart. Something changed with the soulmate or with the person that you love. Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune shifted, and perhaps now that's heartbreaking. Okay, so, all right. That's heartbreaking. Let's go one step further. Okay, you need to heal. All right, concentrating on healing yourself as opposed to healing the relationship. Okay, because this person has work to do. Let them do their work. Okay, they don't get to access your heart until they're ready to do this work. Okay, and they have to begin the work, and they have to complete the work, and then they've earned access to your heart again. If they want this new beginning right here, new beginning. If they want that with the Empress, with this divine child of God, they got to pour their heart out. Make this shit make sense. Okay? Clarify. Do you love me or you don't love me? Let's clarify. What's going on here? You dig what I'm saying? So before you try to heal the relationship, let them get their shit together. Okay? And if they don't get their shit together in a timely manner, since you're already sitting on the throne, you're already in your power. So you don't have to wait for this person. You don't have to wait. You can start making decisions right now. You can start changing policies right now. You don't have to wait and see, but if you feel like waiting and seeing, give it a cap. I'll wait a week for them to say something. I'll wait a month. I don't recommend you let it go past that, because then you're just letting yourself in for pain. Whatever their karma is, you're letting them drag you through their karma. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely, give it a certain amount of time that you're willing to be patient about this thing if you feel like you want to be patient. But just understand that legally, you can start changing policies immediately. You don't have to wait. Okay? But you can. You can divinely wait if you want to. You can do that and it's righteous. But because you're already in pain, you don't owe them one more minute of that. You don't owe them any suffering. You feel me? But I understand when you're entangled with people, you can't muster the energy to break away right away, because you're busy hoping they get their shit together in a timely manner. And they may, because I don't know what the situation is exactly. Okay? But I recommend that you have a cap on how long you're willing to wait for them to make this shit make sense. Okay? And begin the work of correcting the situation. I don't recommend you let them wait too long, or you wait for them too long, because that's you allowing them to drag you through the karma, and you're going to lose even more and risk even more heartbreak for what may or may not be achieved. You see what I'm saying? So trust me, okay? Having waited for my fair amount of people, and I have to say, all of the situations where I waited, I did not come away with anything that made it reasonable, the time and energy that I spent doing that. Nothing that I came away with. It was different outcomes at different times, depending on who I was dealing with at the time. But never did I come away feeling satisfied with the fact that I waited. Never. Okay? And I've been on the planet for at least 4.5 decades. Okay? So I'm just letting you know I have thoroughly researched this. Thoroughly. Okay? Nothing comes, but I have had something good come out of changing policies right away. I have to say there's been great levels of satisfaction coming out of that. Okay? So it's not the ultimate satisfaction where you wish it never happened, but it's certainly more satisfying than waiting and finding that you're still coming up short. If you're going to come up short, you might as well start making yourself feel better right away. Am I right? Absolutely. All right, so word of wisdom to Gemini in this situation. Word of wisdom. Word of wisdom, Gemini, is see root causes clearly. Take the actions that are necessary and heal. Heal. And or start new. Whatever that means to you, get off on your floor. I hope that message helps somebody. I really do. For personal, get in contact with me. My information is down below. For more deep-ass readings where we see, yes, heartbreak, that's part of it. That's part of the journey. Okay? It's part of the journey, but the Creator is only going to let a motherfucker go so far. Because your heart is the Fabergé egg of God's universe. And it is to be treated with fucking respect and to be cherished. You need to understand that just as much as the next person needs to understand that about you. In deep ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification on your way out, the notification bell, and pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom over at Amazon. The link is down below. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. I will see you again here soon. Gemini, behind the black veil.